What's up, folks? And I'm back yet again. Now I am back with this guy here. This is Monster. This is my male Nicaraguan dwarf boa, and he has been my pride and joy for about 2 years now. I got him when he was about 4 to 6 months hatched out, and he's always been my biggest baby, a major puppy dog. I used to be able to take this guy with me to bed and literally go to sleep with him right at my side. He would be stretched out head to tail right next to me, pressed up against me for body heat, and I would literally sleep with this snake. No issues. I've fallen asleep for hours and he would still be there, right next to me. Unfortunately, as of yesterday, he has decided to go AWOL and completely psycho on me. So I'm not sure what his issue is. I know he is very quickly approaching his third birthday, or he probably just passed it. That means he's becoming sexually mature, but he's never acted the way he's acting with me now. As you see, I'm holding him a little bit restrained. Of course, no pressure at all. I'm just holding him to keep control of his head so he doesn't haul off and bite me in the face, which is what he really wants to do. Um, the hissing has stopped, but I mean, literally, this guy, I could kiss him on the face before, and there would be no problems. Now, for some reason, I can't even walk in the darn reptile room without him throwing a hissy fit. And he's very, very loud. I mean, literally every rodent inside of that room stops moving when he starts to hiss. And all the geckos get freaked out at that. So, this guy is starting to become a little bit of a nuisance if he's gonna keep acting like that because he's just way too aggressive. Um, I'm not sure what to do about it or how to retame him. I don't even know how you go about retaming a snake that has been handled regularly since pretty much it was a baby and for some reason just literally from one day to the next freaks the F out and turns into this complete different creature from what you knew. This guy is literally not the same monster that I used to know. Um, so yeah, as you can see him here. Oh darn, let me get him in the camera. That's him. And he's thrown coils around me, as you can see. Not very tight, but he's still very pissed off. And there's no way I'm going to let him go right now, because if I let him go, those jaws will open and he will be on me in a second. He's just waiting, and he's pretty much stopped struggling because he knows there's nothing he can do at this point. But trust me, if I let this guy go, you will see a major difference. As you can see, he's already getting very uh, aggravated a little bit just by touching him and moving him around. From what I do know, though, is even when they do this, displaying these threats and these gestures towards you, you're supposed to still pick them up and get them. So I grabbed him. He gave me a nose bump, but he didn't actually strike when he could have when I got him like that on my hand. And then I grabbed him from behind the neck, and that's when he decided to strike, to really, really try to strike. His mouth was gaping wide open for quite a while, and surprisingly, he's calming down a little, but I still will not let him go, and now I don't trust him. So if you guys have any tips out there on why this could be, or if I should just kind of start accepting the fact that he's no longer going to be a handleable snake, um, you know, I'm more than open to any suggestions that you guys might have. Um, being that he's supposed to be a Nicaraguan dwarf, I am pretty sure that his genetics are kind of spliced, and the fact that I'm pretty sure he's been crossbred or came from a crossbreed somewhere along the lines because he's a bit too large as well. This guy's already topping 5 feet, and as most of you know, male Nicaraguan dwarf boas don't usually get bigger than 2 to 4 feet in length. Um, And this guy is still growing, which I mean he'll always continue to grow, but I'm not sure if it's because I power fed him when he was younger, and lately he hasn't had as much food. I don't know if it's moving into the reptile room where I'm actually housing all the feeder rodents, and he can smell them 24/7. So I'm not sure if that's affecting him or what. But for the first couple months that I had him in there, he was fine. I would take him out, the big old baby as usual. And as you guys see, not even a month ago, or about a month ago, I made the park videos with Monster playing at the park. And as he is right now, he could definitely try to strike because I'm really not holding on to him tight. But I'm still not going to let him go. So my only question to you guys is, have you ever had experience with this? And have you ever been able to bring back that, I guess, trustworthy side of your snake? For those of you who have been keeping snakes for quite a while. So yeah, anybody out there, please let me know. Give me some comments, some hints, anything at all. It would be greatly appreciated because this guy is my true love as far as snakes. I really like this guy so much. He was one of my first boas ever, and I just would hate that our relationship is completely diminished now because of your attitude. So yeah, if anybody can please help me out, let me know what's going on with this boy. Am I just not feeding him enough? Oh, and we have had a recent change in his living arrangements. He's no longer living in his gigantic 65-gallon tank that he was in with his female. They're both now living in I believe it's like a 40 or 50 something gallon tub. But the point is that the dimensions of that tub, it is about half the height. It's about a foot shorter than what the tank was. So they haven't lost a great deal of space, but I'd say they've been downgraded by a good 60% of what they used to have. So I don't know if that could be an issue, if he's just really pissed off and doesn't like being in that bin. Um, but any suggestions you guys may have, please feel free to comment, let me know. So you can see I've kind of started to let my grasp go and he's not tripping out, but I still don't trust him. So yeah, anybody out there, please feel free to leave some suggestions as far as this, or any of your real life experiences with this, because I really love this little guy, but it's just I just don't want to lose that relationship that I've had with him. So yeah, I'll cut this short for now, and I'm just gonna continue to hold him, let him know that there's nothing wrong, he's not in danger, I'm not gonna hurt him. Namely, I don't want him to hurt me, but whatever. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Really appreciate any help that you give me. And I will see you folks later.